Welcome to Brown's Neighborhood, where Daniel Butchie Brown is the host. Welcome to Brown's Neighborhood. We back one more time. This time, we got David Barker. Let me tell y'all a little bit of something about Dave. Dave grew up in the neighborhood, right across the street. And what's such a trip, it seemed like I was so much older than Dave. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 years or something. I'm thinking they like, little, but they right behind me. 2 years older, less than me. David is 60. Look at Dave, shit, you be thinking he like 49, 45. Nice, smooth black brother. You know what I'm saying? Boy, look at here, bruh. You need to be thanking God. Boy, you look good.
I do every day.
Look damn good. Well, we bringing some good-looking brothers on this show, Skin is good. They gonna make me go to one of those estheticians or something. Let them blow some of that steam and get my skin right. That brother's skin is, nice. Dang. Dave, you're 60 years old now. Where did you grow up at?
1630 East 85th Street.
Boy, from 85. I'm 1639. He's 1633. I can look right from my house and look in his door. No, he was in the back. He had two houses on the lot.
Started out in the back. You remember the front house burned down. My parents had it rebuilt. Then we moved to the front house.
Okay. Let Dave tell the story. So, Dave, how old were you when you grew up over there?
Moved over when I was about 4.
Is that right?
Yeah. Moved there when I was 4. My mom and my dad had just got together. Mom was from Mississippi. Pop was from Mississippi. And they just relocated the whole family. Started out over off Hooper, and I want to say Hooper and Florence, and then we moved to 85th Street. I remember that.
You should have asked them, man, how did they find that house? Because they bought that house, didn't they?
Yes, sir.
Black folks was buying houses back then, They had some hell of a unity together back in them days, I'm telling you.
Yes, they did.
We had to get that back in the men and women and families working together. We got to get that back. Dave, so you went to Russell?
Went to Russell.
Was it rough in Russell?
That first patch, that first grade was a little rough, and after the first grade, got to the second grade, got tightened up a little bit. By the time I got to the
What is tighten up?
Tightened up. Got tired of getting my butt kicked on the playground. So
they was fighting like that?
Man, come on.
In elementary?
In elementary school, man. Taking candy from you, Stop at that little store that was right there before you crossed that street Bill stayed on. You can go down that street, you can either make a right, go over in Drew, go the back way in Drew, or you can make that left and you go through the parking lot and you go in Russell. So
it's a trip for somebody to say they got tightened up in elementary, like second and third grade.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but like 6 or 7 or 8. And they wanted what you had.
They wanted what you had. Take that nickel and buy that pack of Now Laters, and they wanted that pack of Now Laters. You had to fight for it, man.
Wow. Man, look at here. Golly. Well, that's what it took to survive back in South Central. You know what I'm saying? So we still trying to make it. So, Dave, now you get to about the 4th or 5th grade. Do you even remember a teacher?
Oh, yeah. I remember Mr. Whitfield was my 3rd grade teacher. Miss Threadgill, Miss Ball. Them are the only ones I can. Miss Bell. I remember Miss Bell.
Who was your 6th grade teacher?
My 6th grade teacher was Mr. Whitfield.
Mr. Whitfield?
Yeah.
You graduated?
From Russell, yep.
And then you went to Drew?
Then I went to Drew.
All 3 years?
All 3 years.
Man, how did he survive that?
I got tightened up at Russell. That's how I started getting tightened up at Russell.
Started getting tightened up. Well, fighting. He say tightened up, boy. We need to know what tightened up. Tightened up means you better fight or get chased home or something like that. And that's in elementary. He and Drew, everything got a little better. So remember this. When he got to Drew in the 7th grade, I'm in the 9th grade. I don't know what the 7th grade scrubs was at that time. You know, they didn't get to affiliate with the 9th graders too much.
Not much.
So, Dave, you grew up on 85th Street. What do you remember growing up on 85th Street?
Mostly, I remember just being able to be a kid,
right,
and have a lot of fun.
Wow.
Had a lot of fun growing up right there on 85th Street. A lot of people I try to explain it to, they didn't have that kind of childhood.
Right.
But we were able to go outside. We were able to go play. You had that, just stuff that they wouldn't even consider fun. We had fun doing it.
So did you have toys or you went over somebody else's house to play?
Everybody had a football.
Welcome to Brown's Neighborhood, where Daniel Butchie Brown is the host. Welcome to Brown's Neighborhood, where Daniel Butchie Brown is the host.
And just about everybody had a bicycle.
Right.
So them was the only toys we needed.
Well, it seemed like y'all was living pretty good over there, though, Dave. You know.
I thought we was, but now that I'm a grown man and I know the real, it was probably rough for my mom and my papa.
You think so?
Raising us over there. We were, we were pretty rambunctious, but it was probably pretty rough for them.
Yeah.
We didn't have to worry about what they had to worry about. The stuff that we had there in the house to eat, we thought it was normal. Now people think, well, nobody eating that. Ain't nobody eating that.
Right.
So.
Did you ever go swimming at Roosevelt?
Man, come on.
Well, I got to ask,
Man, Roosevelt Park, during the winter, Roosevelt Park swimming pool was year round. So anytime you got a chance on a weekend, you go and go swimming at Roosevelt Park. They had a heated pool. Pool would stay crowded. During the summertime, we would go over to Washington Park.
Right.
You get there, you get that first session, you hop in the pool, have fun, get out. They close the pool down. You run over to where Dino Smiley's, Dino is now. You run down there, grab your lunch because they gave the free lunches over there then.
So free lunch was big.
That ham sandwich, that Spam sandwich, and between them, that hamburger buns with that cheese and 2 orange juices.
Was a lot of people going to get them?
Oh yeah, that was like a summer ritual. If you
when they knew it was that time to go get that lunch, everybody break to the school.
And you didn't have to break. It'd just be a crowd of people, everybody from the neighborhood. Some mothers would be there if they didn't have to work. They, bringing their kids,
You think they was getting 1 lunch or 2?
Oh man, most definitely getting 2 or 3. If I was able to get 2 or 3, I would get 2 or 3 myself.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't just get 1 lunch and go home?
Why? They was free.
Boy, nowadays they only want to give you 1 and go home,
They don't want to give you no lunch now.
Wow, man. So how did you stay out of getting in a gang then?
It was kind of easy for me.
Why?
Because we had people like Mr. Williams at Drew Junior High School.
Right.
We had Miss Jefferson. We had Mr. Kamile. All of these were PE teachers. That gym stayed open. That Drew gym stayed open between the teachers, the PE teachers, and Dino Smiley. That gym stayed open, and that was a lifeline. Was a lifeline for me,
right?
Because anytime that gym was open, I would be in the gym.
So Dino Smiley name come up all the time when they talk about Drew. Dino Smiley was helping keep that gym open.
Dino was helping keeping that gym open. And he did an amazing job. And when they told him he could no longer, I don't know the ins and outs of the whole thing, but once we were locked out of that gym, it seemed like part of the culture of that whole neighborhood, everything just went down because a lot of cats didn't have nowhere to go.
Right.
A lot of cats would, leave school and go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
They would leave work, had their tennis shoes in their bag and go to the gym to play basketball until the gym closed at 6:30. I think it was 6:30 or 7.
Man, sometimes that thing be open at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, but Dave, you had to get in now. You couldn't be staying out too late.
No. Miss Barker and Mr. Woods, as long as they knew where I was,
Is that right?
they knew if they knew that they can pull that car up and he was gonna be there.
Right.
I ain't had no problem.
So now you're getting ready to go to Fremont.
Mm-hmm.
How did you survive traveling to Fremont?
Traveling to Fremont was a experience in the 10th grade. You learned what to do and what you couldn't do in the 10th grade, and that just carried right along until the 12th grade. In the morning, I would be able to catch the bus to school. In the afternoon, you wasn't going out there on San Pedro waiting on no bus. You wasn't going on Manchester waiting on no bus. You just went ahead and walked across the school through the gym field, went down 79, on down 79, because that was safe. San Pedro and Manchester was not safe. My girlfriend in the 11th grade was on San Pedro at McGarry's, got shot in the arm.
What?
Yes, I'll never forget
Well, I
that.
was up at McGarry's almost every day. They got shot.
Yes,
He
sir.
only 2 grades behind me. Wow. So you had to be careful going home.
Very careful. Very careful. So a lot of cats didn't make it. A lot of cats didn't make it.
Was there a lot of gang banging going
Oh,
on?
yeah. Yes, sir.
Was it serious, though?
Yeah.
Would they hurt you?
It was pretty serious. It was a respect thing, more or less. If you looked the part, then you got it. If you didn't look the part, you going to school, you got your bag, because we didn't carry backpacks. You remember, we had the little bag, had our gym clothes in it, our books.
Right.
And if you was just a student, or athlete, on your way to school, on your way home from school, you didn't have no problem. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on?
You had to look like a student or an athlete.
You had to look like a student or an athlete. If you looked anything different, you was going to get questioned. You was going to get questioned real tough.
Ooh, is that how it is, Buddha?
Sound about right.
It sound about right?
Yes, sir.
So when you was traveling, one of the guys tell me you was coming down this street. Antoine Raby say you was coming down this street.
One of the OG dogs. Yes, sir. Antoine Raby.
Did he have a reputation?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Rabies was the Raby. The Raby brothers and sisters were the Raby brothers and sisters. And if you got a pass, you got a pass.
Coming through their area.
Coming through their area.
So once you got a pass from the Rabies, and it was cool to travel that area.
Cool to travel that area. It wasn't a pass to where it was like a gang thing. It wasn't a gang thing. It was just, you needed to know somebody to walk peacefully down that. you needed to know somebody, because they wasn't tolerating a whole lot in that little area right there. It wasn't tolerated. Everybody knew everybody. You had the Rabies, you had the Densons, Kevin. You just had to be taught. You had to have a pass to go down there.
Right. Okay. Well, man, I know I walked in the 10th grade. Thank God in the 11th grade I got some kind of transportation. Oh man, I don't know how I might have would have made it, but I knew a lot of people, so all them guys was my friend. So do you remember me, Dave?
Of course.
Dave said he remember me. What kind of guy you thought I was back then?
Everybody, Butcher, you was the one that everybody wanted to be like.
You think so?
Yeah, man. The most memorable things that I remember as a kid,
Right.
with the Browns across the street, Dirt, Archie, you, Miss Kitty,
Yeah.
your dad, is the 4th of July. 4th of July was amazing on 85th Street. It was amazing.
Was it?
Man, I don't know where you used to get all that fireworks from.
Oh man. There you go.
And remember, I don't remember if it was you or somebody else set that. Is that palm tree still there?
That palm tree was still there, but eventually I cut it down.
Remember that palm tree got set on fire on the 4th of July?
Yeah. Wow, Buddha was hanging out on the 4th, wasn't you, Buddha?
Man, love him.
Well, he might was a little runt. You know, he couldn't do nothing but look.
Yeah, but it was just good times because we had the Browns, we had the Griffins, had the Browns on one side of the street, had the Griffins right next door, had the Fabians, which was a Mexican family, right next door, and you really never have to worry about nothing. You know, a lot of people had to worry about the base heads, crackheads coming ripping you off. It was like, you know, in that block between May Avenue and what's the name of the other? Nadu. Between those two streets, you really didn't have to worry about your water hoses getting stolen. You didn't have to worry about certain things. You just didn't have to worry about, man. Yeah, y'all kept that tight over there, man. Y'all kept
Who
that
was
tight.
y'all?
Y'all kept that tight over there. You had the Griffins, you had Joe, you had Bobby.
Yeah. That's Florence Griffith Joyner when they say the Griffiths. That's Flo Joe was living across the street.
Yeah, our neighborhood stayed pretty tight. It wasn't too much.
We had a nice block. I tell you, it was a lot of young men, but it was a nice block.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was.
Russell Franklin down there, a lot of guys, but it was good. You know, I don't know how he said he was going to try to grow up to be like me. I was just running the streets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you was tight.
Was it tight?
You was tight, man. You know you was tight, man. Come on.
Booty. You hear what he say? Brown was tight.
Yeah.
Now, what does tight mean?
Man, Brian, you made sure that we had fun. You made sure that, you know, everybody was cool, man. We had soda here. You want soda? You want this? You need, man, you made sure we was tight as kids. We looked up to you. We looked up to who else?
But I was only 2 years older than you.
It didn't make no difference.
Dang. It made me look like I was ahead of my time.
You was.
Was I?
Why you don't think you was?
Man, I just figured I was, you know, I'm 19, you 17.
You was a well-respected person in the neighborhood.
Sometimes you don't even know that until you get older and somebody say that, like Dave is saying.
How many people from the neighborhood? You supposed to be asking me to go. I'm asking you a question. How many people from the neighborhood do you remember helping?
Man,
A lot.
a lot. Everybody I think I came across, you know, if I could help them, I helped them. You know, but I was so young.
But you would still help.
Yeah.
I could tell you a story. My oldest was born. When he was first born. And remember, I was driving school bus. Then I had just started driving school bus.
You was driving school bus, yeah.
And a lot of people don't know this, but it was rough because whatever happened, me and my mom ended up with him. And a lot of times I used to come up short.
Mm-hmm.
And I never had a problem getting a $20 bill from you so I can get some gas to get to work because I had spent all my money getting food for my son, Pampers. Nobody didn't tell me nothing about WIC. My mom found out about WIC. I was like, whew, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's the little things we need to know.
And, you know, you was just that type of person, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God, because if it wasn't for God, you can't do nothing, really.
No,
So
not at all. Not at all. I just come out and let them know how blessed I am.
yeah,
Truly
yeah.
blessed. Yes.
So
sir.
how long did you drive for the school?
Oh man, I drove from the school started driving school bus for Taylor in 1986, the year my son was born. Stayed driving school bus till 2006. Then I left there and went to Orange County Transit and was driving transit bus for them for 12 years. Ended up losing that job because of just being stupid. And
Well, I don't know if you want to answer what was stupid.
what was stupid?
It must be something because it's taking them a long time to answer the question.
When you have somebody that says, you people from the other side of the 605 freeway come over here. You say, well, what do you mean, you people from the other side of the 605? Because it's Orange County.
A little bit of prejudice.
A little bit of prejudice. And then you just, you know, after they keep going on, mouthing off, you still from the streets, still, got that little street in you. When that street snap,
Right.
that's what happened. It snapped.
Well, let's just say this. For the people who do see Dave went and got that job driving for the school district, letting these people know it's always a nugget drop. Get your license, figure out how to get some, passer endorsement license, and you can get a job.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So if Dave did it, somebody else can do it. You get them license, you can drive for school districts, like he said. He was driving for the school, then he went to Orange County, drove for them. There's a lot of people you could drive for just with license. So, I like people to hear things, how somebody survived.
Absolutely. And it's just right now, it's a big industry. Now I don't no longer drive buses. I drive roll-off. I actually drive a trash truck, pick up the big industrial containers and compactors.
How did you get into that?
Well, I was sitting at home, and of course it didn't have nothing to do. Lost that one, and was going fishing because that's my one of my love
passions,
yeah. And so one of the guys got me hired at the tackle shop, and so I was working at Save On Tackle over in Santa Fe Springs, and just to pass the time.
No, that's right.
Just to pass the time, help pay for my hobby. And gentleman walked in who's a customer, and he used to come in quite often. And he told me he had a business. He said, you ever drive roll-off? I'm like, no. I'm just like, what is it? So he told me to come over to their location, and he explained to me, let me see what it was. He's like, you can ride one of my guys for a week, and if you like it, train you and get you going. Things just took off from there.
Is that right?
Things just took off from there.
That guy, what nationality was that guy?
He's white. He was a white guy. They're called, their religion is, they're Mullican. They're like almost like Jewish.
Right. But it's just, I said that because we want to know that there is other nationalities that do help.
Oh yeah. Especially when it's going to benefit them.
Right.
Especially when
so he seen something in you and he said, hey, this can work.
Yeah. He got to pay for that truck, and that truck's sitting there with no driver in his yard, and he ain't making no money with that truck. So if he put me in it, I'm gonna make him make money so he can pay me.
So you learned how to operate that roll-off.
And after that, just went with it. Now I work for a company, a big, huge company called CRR Environmental over in Orange County.
How did you get with them?
Just working, and after stuff got stagnant, where it stopped,
But this is a different company.
Different company, yeah.
Okay.
It stopped, it got stale, but financially wasn't moving the way it should. I was driving by and I knew the trash company was right there, but we always had our own reservations about it,
So you went in there and filled out an application?
Went in there, filled out an application, always kept a DMV printout on deck. Every month I have DMV printout. I just go to the DMV and get one printed out. And went in there, filled out the application, DMV printout, dropped it off, was on my way back out to my truck, because I was in my work truck. And an Asian guy comes running out, and he's like, hey, you got time for an interview?
That quick?
That quick.
Well, people out there, hey, just here again. Hey, he was ready. He had that printout already, turned it in, had enough confidence to believe in himself, to go and apply himself, and look how fast God worked. He walking away, the man coming back out, hey, wow.
Yeah. And interviewed me and asked me when can I come back for a drive test. I told him I can come back Monday. So I took off work from one place that Monday, went for my drive test, and after the drive test, when do you want to start? You need to give your company a 2-week notice. I'm like, no, I can give them a week. And
you was ready to go to work.
I was ready to go to work, and needless to say, wish I had known about the company that I worked for years ago. Years ago.
Could have
because
started much earlier.
started much earlier, and it's real decent money. It's real decent money.
Wow, God is good, man. So Dave, just a quick thing. Did you ever get into smoking any weed or anything?
Oh yeah, man. You know
You did?
Yeah, man. Dibbled and dabbled, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
you an all-American young man. What you was doing smoking weed?
Well, liked it.
Well, you know.
I got 7 more years before retirement. That's the only thing I leave it right there.
Well, I can tell you, growing up, but we was a little different then than it is now. So we know, hey, he's on the right track. He said he got 7 more to go. When I look at him and he say 60, I'm like, man, 60?
Yeah,
You need to be thanking God. You serve the Lord?
absolutely.
So you know about going into the church.
Yes, sir.
When did you find out about going to church?
Well, Miss Barker kept us in church.
Right.
Israel Baptist Church, right down there on
Vernon?
Vernon,
In
yes.
Compton Avenue?
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yep, she kept us there, and it takes us a little. I'll say us boys.
Mm-hmm.
It takes us a little while
To
get it. They planted the seed was planted, but it took it a little while to fully sprout.
So you thank Mama for that?
I thank Mama for that.
Yeah. Because when they plant that seed, and then we still going through our grown teenage 20 whatever, and we ain't really got it like he said. So, but it was planted,
It was planted. It was definitely planted.
and you went back.
And I went back because something was wrong. Something was wrong.
Something was wrong, and you needed Jesus.
Something was wrong, and I needed Jesus. Needed him bad.
See, a lot of people gotta go on and admit when something is wrong. Admit it and go on and find your way back to Christ.
Absolutely.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with some help.
All the it wow. And
It changed your life.
changed my life. It was just something was missing.
Something was missing.
And I knew that if I didn't do something, I was going to end up making another left turn where I should have been making a right turn. And I just couldn't, just didn't want to deal with that no more.
How long you been at the trash company now?
I've been at this company now for 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
And it's good to you?
It's pretty good. It's real good.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, thank God for what he's doing in your life. Any time that you thought it had got real rough, did you have any rough moments?
Oh yeah, they're constant. But I wouldn't be able to deal with those rough moments if I didn't know God the way I know God right now. Only for a season. It's just a
Only
season.
for a season. Yeah.
It's just a season.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
you've been hanging in there.
hanging in
How
there.
many grandchildren you got now?
8.
8 grandchildren. Boy, he planted that seed and got little Dave. Boy, little Dave started having them like it was clockwork.
Hey,
How many little Dave got?
we got Pierce, Silas, Roland. Pierce, Silas, Roland.
Little Dave hitting bullseyes.
He hitting bullseyes. Pierce, Silas, Roland, Brea, Tice, and the new one was born on my birthday, just recently passed.
Wow.
That's Jalila Barker, July 7th, 2025. I was born July 7th, 1965.
Man, God is good to you, brother. I'm telling you that now.
Well, thank you very much.
How your
Sincere.
sister Ruthie doing?
Oh, my
Ruth
goodness.
Ann.
Love
It
her.
ain't just Ruth. What is her name? Ruth Ann?
She'll get me if I say that. She don't want you to.
Oh.
She don't want that part in it. She'll get me. She gonna see this. If I say that, then she gonna get me.
Yeah, so you just
Ruthie.
That's it.
Ruthie, let me get the camera. Ruthie, she's doing wonderful. She's
Good.
as long as she's kicking up a whole bunch of dust,
Right.
she all right.
What about Chloe?
Chloe she's doing wonderful. She's doing wonderful. She's a nurse. She's taking care of what her her grandkids now. She's a grandmother and she loves them grandbabies. Boy, it's a bunch of them. She loves them.
Is it?
She love them. Yeah.
Well, man, look here. Sometimes people say, if only mama could see what she done
Yeah, man.
with these kids, having her kids, and now her kids is having their offspring,
Yep.
and they kids is having their offspring.
Yep.
So that's
Yes,
called
sir.
generational, you know?
Yeah,
So,
man. She's just a great. My sisters are. They don't know how special they are to me,
wow.
but they very special. They so special that I can't. I have to kind of keep my distance because I'll be wanting to say stuff, and it is not my place to say anything about it. So I just kind of like. And then when I see my moment that I can need to say whatever I need to say, I say it to them.
Right, right. No, man, you they brother, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And your mind is clear, you looking good. So, hey, whenever you even the little brother, you the little brother.
I'm the only brother.
Oh, man, look here, Dave. I'm man. It's one, after all of that, when did life make another change for you? Did you ever meet somebody in the church?
Not the church. I have a very beautiful wife.
And you didn't meet her at church?
No.
What in the heck were you doing?
Was out there getting, like I told you, was getting ready, didn't know which way to go, was about to make the wrong turn, and
What? Ran into her.
ran into her.
Life changed.
Life changed.
Another changing moment. That's why people need to know. Things keep changing in life. It don't, you can get older and it happens. It don't stop. Blessings keep coming.
Yep. And I can honestly say if it wasn't for her, I would have still been at the school bus company.
Is that right?
People give you incentive. A good woman gives you incentive
To go forward.
to go forward, to do better.
Mm.
And I would have stayed at that school bus company.
Wow.
And knowing that I needed to see what else was out there.
Yeah.
So I went to the Orange County Transit.
Mm.
That was better. Left there, went into the trash business, which was by far. I mean, of all them. If I had the money back then, that business is one of those businesses that they kept a secret from us folk.
Mm.
Because
What kind of business is that?
just trash business, picking up trash, having street sweepers to sweep the
So, yeah.
parking lots.
Young folks, he giving out another nugget.
We laugh at people. We see them in the parking lot early in the morning with those little street sweeper trucks that they didn't fabricated, and they sweep in the parking lot of Vons, Walmart,
They
and
making good money.
man, come on. They got that contract, whatever company they have, they got that little contract, and they getting paid grand theft money to go over there with that blower in their hand, hanging out that window, blowing that stuff from up against the curb so that truck can sweep it up. They making grand theft money. Without us, that's come. We don't. 4th of July came on that Friday. That Saturday I had to work because I had to cancel on you.
Right.
That Saturday I had to work because trash got to get picked up.
Yeah.
It don't make a difference whether it's a restaurant, a hospital, your house. Doesn't make a difference. Trash gonna pile up in the front if we not there.
It's going to be piling
It's
up.
gonna be piled up. If it's piled up at the hospital, you got infectious material sitting at the hospital piling up. So during COVID, they were trying to say we weren't essential workers. So I think for about a week, we didn't go to work.
And they figured out y'all was essential.
And after that trash started piling up, they was like, hey,
What's going on?
you guys need to come in. They're paying us the money for the essential persons. So you guys come on.
So how long you been married now?
I've been married for 14 years.
Wow. God is good, ain't he? Man, change, boy. Buddha, boy, maybe you need to get married, boy. Don't be scared. You know you already been living with a 20 years. He's still scared, you know. He done already signed the contract. He just got to put the dot behind it. Look at it. You want to get married, Buddha?
If you want that.
Oh, look at boy. If they see this, you gonna be stuck. You done wasted my life for 20 years and you don't want to get married? Well, we ain't gonna go into that and get him in trouble. So how long you been doing this fishing?
Oh man, Miss Carrie Barker, my mom. You know, we used to go to Mississippi every summer,
Right.
and that was the first time I picked up a fishing pole. I had to be around about 4 or 5 years old.
Is that right?
Yep. And
Golly.
after that, it's
Been with you ever since.
been with me ever since. And if I could figure out a way to make money fishing,
That sure would be nice, huh?
that would be
Man,
perfect.
man, you go way out there trying to catch a fish. I don't want to go too far out in that water.
Man, it's beautiful.
I'll be like, man, if we on our way back in, just take me so far, and hopefully I can see land.
You can't.
I see that. We got a problem. We got a problem now. We got a problem. We can't see land. I get a little nervous.
It's a beautiful
Look
thing.
here. I want to learn how to fish, but I just want to go over to the dock and just throw it over there.
No.
Ain't no good fish over there.
No.
You want to catch a big old fish, man.
Well, see, here it is right here. And I'll tell you why. You go to the pier, you go to the little docks, and you got the little drain that's coming through Long Beach that dumps into the ocean right there. So in essence, your fish are
Dirty.
Dirty. You eating fish. If you eat a fish from over there that you catch, he done soaked up all of the motor oil that done ran off the
What?
street and
Oh,
all
man.
of everything. And
Well, how about if you just go out about 5 miles?
Well, the 5 miles out, you can't see the land.
Well, let's take it about 3. Still can't see? Think I need to
You can
it.
see a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's good enough. Long as I can see it. You know, we want to learn how to fish. Me and him, he want to learn how to fish.
Right on.
You know, because he had things on his mind. He needs to get them off his mind. And that's about the only way is to try to give him something to do.
Well, I'll see what I can put together for you.
But yeah, first of all, we need to know what kind of pole to even buy and how to even put the bait on the thing, you know.
Well, you had this beautiful facility. I forgot to tell you about that. This is nice. You did good.
Thank
Get
you.
the little tarp out back. We have a class right out there. Have a
Yeah,
tutorial
man,
right out there.
that'll be. I'm serious. We need to do that because a lot of us want to do it, but we don't know where to start.
I'll talk to you.
Do it on a Saturday. We gonna come on and we gonna pay you by the hour. Give us a couple hours, and we gonna pay you.
You ain't got to pay me.
Well, look, we gonna have to give you a
It's gonna
gift
be-
card or something.
It's gonna be me paying you back.
Oh no, you good. You good. Man, okay. Well, we want to learn. Well, don't you want to learn, Buddha? He talking about when we going fishing. How I can't teach him, and he can't teach me. So what we gonna be out there just lost?
No.
You know,
we get
taking
some-
pictures like we fishing. We don't even know what we doing.
You'll be taking pictures holding up fish.
Yeah, but we want. That's what I want to do. You know, they'll make me end up buying one of them little tub boats or something. You just go out far enough, big enough where you don't sink, though. You know, man, I ain't no daredevil. I'm gonna tell you now.
No, ain't nobody on that boat gonna be a daredevil.
Huh, man? They go out so far. Lord have mercy. That's a daredevil to me, Dave.
It's not that far.
Is
6
that right?
miles out, that's like about an hour and a half boat ride.
Well, they at least mom put some of that country boy stuff up in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she did.
That's good,
She
man.
did. She did. Teach a man how to fish, he'll never go home.
Well, you know what? Mom gave you everything she can give you.
She did.
She loved them kids, and she did everything she can. And that's what I always tell a guy. The parents took them as far as they can because they came here with nothing.
Yeah, they did.
They came from the South with nothing, really. You know what I'm saying? And they made a way. And if they can make a way, we got to figure out how to make a way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't never too late.
Yeah.
Never.
And this
never
is-
too late.
And it's certainly a struggle sometime, but like I tell people, God is good. You know,
Wow, yeah.
my rent's paid. I got a full tank of gas. I got food in the cabinets in the refrigerator. What else do I need?
Yeah. If you made it through the time when we was growing up, bro, you equipped, you ready. You had to know how to survive when we was coming up, you know?
That shit did.
You had to know how to survive just the regular life. Getting home, back and forth home from school, keeping out of the way.
Yeah.
And you made it.
Yeah.
They tightened you up a few times.
Tight. More than a few times. More than a few times.
Is that right, Dave?
Yeah, the worst one was wow. I was in the 7th grade at Drew, and dude was talking trash. I was talking trash back, 9th graders. They say something, I say something.
Wow.
And I just walked up and took me one. Bam.
A 7th grader?
7th grader. Took one. Didn't even phase him. Them two dudes put me in the plastic trash cans they have right when you're going up the stairs. You know, Drew, the stairs go.
Right.
They put me in one of them trash cans and kicked the trash can down the stairs.
And you was in it.
And I was in the trash can.
Wow. Hey, Buddha, that's growing up in South Central, boy. They done put him in the can and then kicked the can. But he took one, though. He took one first.
I took one. But then I was little in the 7th grade. Remember, I was a little dude.
Yeah.
And that summer, from the 7th to the 8th grade,
You started growing.
I had a growth spurt. And my mom, my parents used to go to order, had that big catalog about that thick.
Right.
40 years, tough skins from Sears with the patches on the patches on the inside on the knees. My mom had ordered them.
Wow.
And by the time school started, they were flooding. The
pants.
The pants was flooding.
Because you had a growth spurt.
I had a growth spurt.
She didn't send you to school with them on.
No, she made them in the shorts.
Oh. Well, parents knew what the dude is. See, they wasn't throwing away too much. They knew how to survive. I can tell you that much. I don't care what nobody say. Them parents knew how to survive. They come from that South, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Man.
Got to go to school. I mean, school was fun. I mean, it was like, what else was it to do? School was fun when we went to school.
Yeah,
went to
school.
Russell, Drew, and Fremont.
Yeah, we was traveling the same grounds, and we made it.
Yeah.
The thing I want people to look at is we come out from, South Central, same street. Look at us now. I'm 62. Oh, Lord, I'm telling somebody my age. God, no. He's 60. He cool, because he looking young and everything. Man, you need to be proud of that, because I'm telling you, most people be like 62, 64. Boy, they wish they could look young, just look vibrant and youthful. I'm already now trying to find me one of them, like I told you, I see it. Them people be getting all groomed up, smoke going all over their face, getting them facial. I'm like, I need to get that.
And go ahead and go down to Planet Fitness 3 days out of the week. And
That'll straighten you out?
Straighten you out.
Man.
That's what I do.
Todd, he down there at Planet Fitness. He thinking he's special now, boy. He come up in the neighborhood too. Thank God for a lot of these guys still doing good.
Yeah.
Y'all are great examples, man. I'm telling you.
It's like I said, man. It's how we was raised, man. How much we listened. How much we decided we was gonna allow to be.
I'm gonna take a clip of everybody that from the neighborhood and show all of them, like Antoine, Todd, Dave. They gonna say, man, them guys are still looking good. I'm telling you, Dad.
Yeah.
Man, be proud and thankful to that, dude. I'm telling you, man. Man, y'all making me shoot. I gotta start doing something because I'm on this damn podcast. I can't be looking badder than everybody else, Buddha.
You look good, Butchie. What you talking?
Man, look here, bruh. I want to be looking like, like you looking like 10 years younger. They be like, he's 52, yeah. See, if somebody said that, I'd be like, cool.
It's crazy because nowadays you have people they lose weight. Are you sick? You all right?
Right.
Like nah. Just taking better care of myself, trying to eat Trying to
Yeah.
eat right.
Yeah.
Trying to do some stuff right.
Yeah, keep doing it right. Don't worry about what other people talking about because they some of them might look good and sick in the inside or something. I don't know, but man, look here. If there's anything you could want to say to me about your life before we get out of here, what would you say, Dave?
Let everybody know to just don't give up.
Right.
Don't give up. It's always an answer or a way for you to accomplish whatever it is you need to accomplish.
Yeah.
Don't give up. It might be a little hard sometimes, or it might be a lot hard sometimes. But once you give up,
That's it.
that's it. Now you sleeping in your car, you sleeping on the park bench. Just don't give up.
Just don't give up. Even when it's tough, don't give up. That's what Dave want to say.
Yeah.
Do not give up no matter how old you are.
No matter how old you are.
Don't give up. God been good to him. God have always found him another place to work, kept increasing his job. His wife started encouraging him for better jobs. It's always good to get a good helpmate.
Absolutely.
I didn't just say a mate, a good helpmate. You know what I'm saying? When you meet a good helpmate, pick that woman for you. Damn what everybody else say. The one that's going to make your life better, make you happy, and you make her life happy. That's what you need to do. And somebody that can uplift your life, and it ain't always got to be with money.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So this woman encouraged him, helped him. He stayed with Jesus. All those things make a good whole thing for you. So, man, keep serving God. Keep being good to your wife. And just keep on working.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Another 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Then I come over here and drive a van for you. Have it
Man, just come and it's really a piece of cake. It's just something to keep you going.
That's it.
Something to keep you going. You know what I'm saying? My nephew, I gave him a driving job. I had to tell him one thing. I said, you got to get used to people. He one of them introvert kind of guys,
Mm-hmm.
Want to be to himself.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you got to come out here and deal with this world, brother.
You just got to know how to.
Man,
I drove city bus. I drove in Orange County, so
if you drove for them kids, you seen a bunch of them every day.
and they crazy. They was crazy. That's one of the reasons why I needed to go. One of the things is I'm so glad because it was a shift in all of that stuff.
Was it?
It was a shift on how kids can. You got 3 kids on the school bus, and if they don't like you ain't done nothing to them. You ain't done nothing to them. The only thing you say, okay, these are the bus rules. You got to sit down. Can't throw nothing. Can't be walking them down the aisle. Can't do this. Oh, they don't like that. Quick story. If you black and you got, let's say, Mexican, a bunch of Mexican kids on the bus, and you got 3 kids that don't like you, you prejudiced because you want them to do what they're supposed to do on the bus, follow the rules on the bus. So now you're prejudiced. And of course, it's vice versa. Mm-hmm. You got a bus full of black kids. I'm going to go ahead and say it. You got a bus full of black kids. You don't want to follow the rules. The bus driver's prejudiced. There's something wrong with the bus driver.
All they got to do is say it.
All they got to do is say it. They just got to say it. You being investigated. You sitting at home.
What? So you got to go sit at home while they investigate
You
it?
got to go sit at home. You might be on administrative leave. That means you getting your little paycheck, but you at home going like,
what's going to happen?
What's going to happen? Now I got to not be so stern on the bus, but
let them do what they want to do.
Either you let them do what they want to do or you go find you another job. I mean, something as simple as you can't do no homework on the school bus. Can't have no pencil on the school bus. Why my baby can't do her homework on the bus? And then
ain't that the rule?
It's the rules, but they don't understand why until you go on Google, kid eye poked out while doing, and they got the picture on there. Little kid got the pencil stuck in the eye, truck then ran into the back of the bus.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So it just got to be too much. So that's a come on. I was ready
I
to
had to
go.
move on.
I was ready to go. I ain't nobody.
Well, at least he moved on to bigger and better things. Hold on. Time clock thing go off right in the middle of the podcast. But I can edit that out. Yeah, so, yeah, rules is something else, and a lot of people don't want to follow them, So, man, we gonna get out of here. We gonna thank Dave for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Wow. Thank him for coming on the Browns Neighborhood Podcast. See, we usually have a whole bunch of other stuff they be talking about. Thank God we got something clean. Yeah. we got some clean stuff today. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully I wasn't too boring. And,
No, Dave, you know what? Everybody got a story of life, and yours was just different.
Okay.
You wasn't a gang. You didn't get drugged out on drugs, smoking sherm and cocaine and all of that. And that's good.
Yeah.
Because people want to hear, they want to hear some struggle, maybe. Not want to hear struggle, but if he struggled, it wasn't because of drugs.
Okay.
It was just life,
Right.
growing up in a tougher part of the city. You know what I'm saying? Some couldn't make it through that. A lot of peer pressure out here. A lot of people start doing stuff because their friends doing stuff. And, and you missed it. Thank God you missed it.
Yeah. Like I said, we got people like Dino. We got people like Antoine Raby. We got people, people like yourself.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to let nobody down.
No, so what you did do, in this podcast, you let them know that they can go be a trash truck driver, a school bus driver, learn to drive roll-offs, a number of different things you gave them an idea that they can do. All it takes is one to hear it and see if he can apply it. First, you got to go get you some license,
Sir.
And when you get licensed, a whole lot of jobs open because there's a lot of driving to be done out here.
Yes, there
And
is.
you got to start somewhere. God started you somewhere, and now he just kept on raising you on up. That's all that is. And you got married, because a woman don't want to marry a man, he ain't got a job. How you going to help take care of her or whatever? He got to be working. Even the Bible said man should work.
Try to sweat his brow.
He burst in an infidel. I don't want to go to preaching this morning. I listen enough at church to do a little preaching. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want the pastor to start talking about Brown and get down here on the front row, and testify. Oh my God. Lord, thank you. Lord, we going to get out of here. We thank Dave for coming on this podcast.
Thank you for having me.
And he's a blessing. He's another man out here doing the right thing. And we grateful for that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
When you think about it, there's a lot of guys in our neighborhood didn't make it. And a lot of them, man, I'm telling you, if I had a list, it'll be a whole bunch of names. And they were good guys. They were very good guys, but then when they got to that certain point where that peer pressure kicked in, 11th, 12th grade, 20, 21, it got rough, man. You know what I'm saying? Not only just, I know some guys that was very good educated. Was in AE and all these other things, and they got on drugs. And you be wondering, man, what made him use drugs? We'll never know. Good parents,
Excellent.
two-parent household, he still got on drugs.
Yeah.
So we don't get to figure that out for him. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
No, we don't.
And you was right in the middle of all that, and you ain't getting no gang. You wasn't doing no hard drugs. You know what I'm saying? Went and had a couple of kids, which is normal, and they doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Little Dave sure is cutting up.
Yeah, he better get something cut.
No, don't let him cut nothing. Let him keep on multiplying. You know what I'm saying? If that's what God say, keep on multiplying, brother. Because somebody can't have one.
Right.
And he gonna make up the slack. So we thank God for another podcast. Until next time, We want to keep God in our heart and keep God in everything that we do and acknowledge him in all our ways, good or bad. Until next time.